See you. Wake up and rise, open your eyes. It's breakfast with the Thomases, the ultimate prize. Mental Wellness Monday, work it out Wednesday. Pay it forward Friday, we'll season the day. Digital finance, harmony of love, serving food the what those store, rising as the beat again. Eastern on P2G TV. Breakfast with the Thomases, come eat with me.
Oh, Grand Rising, welcome to Work It Out Wednesday. I am one of your hosts. Oh, there she go. There she go. Ah, awesome. Yes. What a day. We are going to be having such a fun time today. Guys, pull up your chair, get comfortable. We are going to have an awesome conversation. We're going to be talking about turning power into her back.
Okay, calm down. Turning pain into her power.
I always get tongue-tied by that.
Yeah. Grand Rising, and welcome to this wonderful Wednesday, Work It Out Wednesday with us. We are the Thomases. I'm your girl, Ruby C, and he is...
I'm a go banker. You know that, coming to you live one gram at a time. It's going to be an amazing conversation.
That is what's
Our
up.
guest is in the wings, getting ready to come in.
Yeah, we're working on our tech today. Oh my gosh. Is acting up on us. We got our sister CATERINE up in the house today. We got a lot of stuff going on. Want to share, you know how I'm always sharing the podcast space with y'all, because I truly am, I'm not just a believer, I'm a member. And these sisters have helped bring not just this podcast forward, but my business forward, and help me to see that, we can make it no matter what's going down. Community changes everything. And when we come together, we can make things happen. And it always has been. I'm going to share something with y'all. Keep it through time. People, the powers may be when we want to make you want to be dependent on them. But remember, the power is in the people. The power is the people. It always has been. That's where their power lies. That's where your power lies. But only if you know it and you use it.
Shout out to Doc Bay.
That's what I'm talking about. Power up, brother. Power up. That's what's up. We got a little something up here. Miss Shelby in the house. She waiting in the wings, coming on up. How you doing, Celestial Goddess? All right, we got us all of us is up in the house. All of us is up in the house today. How you guys doing? Let's go. Get in the conversation. It is a Work It Out Wednesday. We have a guest that is working her way into the space. We're make sure we get this out there. I'm going to ask you, Mr. Thomas, can you please send that out to some of my peoples? We want to make sure the peeps know what's going down. Get in on all of the areas that we have today. So wherever you could stream this, all right? Because we got some cool stuff going on. I'm really excited. I've gotten the red light, or the green light, and the red light. Sorry, y'all.
Not the red light this
Not the red light. But I got the green light to share with you that P2G's new website opens up in September. And we are working frantically now that, and it's so crazy because one of the actual programs that we teach, which is the AI development, is so cool because crazy, but it's cool. Hi, baby girl. Can you hear us now?
Yes.
And we can hear you too. Oh, Tech has been teching on us, y'all. Tech has been teching. And now we got her in the house.
Grand Rising.
Yeah.
This is your girl, our girl, Miss Catherine Kinsley, one of the founders of the podcast.
This is the Queen Diva of the podcast, babe. This is our founder, and she has been doing her damnedest. I ain't gonna lie. When they talk about a chick be doing her thing, this is the one. I told y'all, I wasn't all about that book for about a little bit of it. And she was like, no, but you gotta do it. I was like, no, but I don't know. I don't think I could do it. I don't write. She was like, but don't worry about that. So don't worry about that.
You have to.
Oh no, we losing you. Come in.
Come close.
Your sound goes in and out. I don't know why.
Oh man.
It is. I told y'all be checking today. Now you were saying what you saying,
It
Mama?
really is. Can you?
That's
Hello?
network. That's
I
network.
oh,
Child, I'm just gonna
my
say this. Cat, there must be
son,
something major, major in the universe we're about to do because that only happens when something major is being trying to be held
I
back.
agree.
So I'ma just say,
Mad.
back up, back up. Whatever's in the way, you ain't gonna take. Get your hands off of this. Get your. I'm decreeing. We are doing this today. I waited for this one. I waited for this one. So go ahead, sis. Go
Can you
ahead and speak on it.
hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Okay. All right. Hello? You're frozen.
That's network. Yep, that's
That's
network.
networking.
Dang it! It's
Network.
network. I hate. I'm gonna ask a question. Is your system on your house network, or is it on the network for your phone?
I am at
Okay, she's at someone else's home.
yes.
Are you able to connect to their network,
I have the
or the Wi-Fi is on?
no.
Y'all see what happened when amazing
Mm.
people get together, awesome things be happening, and we just out here
Yeah.
trying to give y'all the good.
And they just be acting up.
But we don't let that happen, right, y'all? Let's get back up in this. We're gonna get back up in this.
Uh,
Yeah.
Why are you having our podcast babe sister come up in here? Why have I been introducing y'all to podcast babes? Why? Because you need an example of people who are doing this,
Yes.
regardless of what we were told. Y'all know what this? I told y'all we wrote a book. Y'all know what this about? If you don't know, you better go get this book, and I mean it, because we've been putting this in order for y'all to get. How nothing comes in your way. You can stop it
Yes.
the minute you choose. And this is what 22 of us in here talking about the same thing.
Two. Turning your and I really have been recognizing there's people who are
uh,
Oh, your sound is breaking up so bad. Ah, oi.
and I'm stopping.
Oh my God.
I can't
I
believe
know.
this. I can't believe it.
Oh my God. This is, y'all, I'm trying to tell you, this is powerful conversation right here. And I'm just driving me crazy that you can't be heard. And I'm muting and
Yeah.
everything. How y'all doing, babies? We got
All
so
right.
many.
Uh,
We
How
are
about
multi streaming.
how about you guys? How about we reschedule this and if they get home?
Do
yeah.
me a favor, real quick. Turn off your camera. Now I want you to try talking
Can you hear me now?
a
Absolutely.
lot clearer than before. So it may
Okay.
be too many things going on your phone at once. So we'll let you do that. Go ahead.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. We got to do it this way. It's a conversation. It's more important to hear it anyway.
Yes.
Let's go. Y'all know how we do it.
Good.
So, Kevin, let them know who you truly are and how the podcast came into being. The podcast
Podcast
babes.
babes.
So honestly, I had been wanting to create a podcast for a very long time. And I had found some people that were willing to do the podcast with me, but they just kind of took different directions. And it got put off. But everything happens for a reason and everything happens at the right time. So in 2022, I went to Dallas, which is ironically where I am now. And I was at a Tony Robbins Unleash Her Power Within. And I was surrounded by all these beautiful women, and a fire really got ignited within me, right? It was like a reignition. And I didn't know how to create a podcast at the time. I didn't have the plan, but I just knew that I needed to get started. And so I started collecting women and putting them into a WhatsApp group with no real idea of how we were going to execute this, except that, you know what? I'm just going to collect people who are like-minded, who are wanting to do the damn thing, and we'll figure it out together. And that's literally what happened. I had them join a meeting every Monday at 8 p.m. And I was like, all right, guys, this is what we're going to do. We're going to get on this Zoom at 8 p.m. and we are just going to talk about it and figure out how to make this happen, gather resources. And that's what we did. And we shared resources. We figured it out together. And we started creating podcast after podcast. And really just developing community, because that's what's most important right now. That's what was important when I started Podcast Babes, and that's what's important in this moment is community. Because you really, it takes a village. It really does. And I'm recognizing that more and more as I get older, because, you know, when we're younger, we tend to have like lone wolf mentality, right? Where you can do it on your own. I got this on my own. And then as you get older, you start realizing that we need people. We really do need people. And what's even more important is recognizing that success leaves clues. And you know what? So does failure. Failure leaves clues too.
Yes.
Yes. And that's really the key to everything in this moment is recognizing patterns, recognizing the patterns that work and recognizing the patterns that don't work. And as I created the podcast community, I started to recognize the patterns of the women that I was with. And I was like, you know what? These women are powerhouse people. And so
I got to agree.
yes. And so I basically ended up having my own personal funnel. I am sure that all your entrepreneurs out there, you know what funnels are, right? You have your lead magnet, or sometimes people call it a squeeze page, and you have them opt into an offer. And really, you filter people out, right? The people who are really serious, the people who are your people. That's how you find your people. And so eventually I recognized that there was truly 22 of us that were absolute amazing people. And I persisted until I succeeded. And I was like, you guys, we have to write this book, because our story is basically going to provide a survival guide for people in the future. And I recognized that we all had such powerful stories, and I did not give up until I got everybody in there that I knew could make a difference. And that's the bottom line here, guys. You have to persist until you succeed. You have to find your people, to find the people that have the same heart, the same mind, the same vision that you have. And don't give up, right? Create that community, create that support system. And what's even more important is not allowing outside influences that don't have that same vision, that don't have that same like-heartedness to get, right? So one of my favorite mentors, Trent Shelton, always talks about how your vision was given to you. It's like a prescription. If I took off my glasses and I gave it to somebody else, they're not going to be able to see, because that prescription was not made for them, right? So you got to make sure you got the right prescription, that you're seeing clearly. And people, like, stop giving your glasses to somebody else and expecting them to see, right?
I love that analogy because
That's right.
we were I think you're part of the land marching crew as well.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we had the colored glasses mentality. People are gonna see what they're gonna see, and you keep putting layers and layers, and you expect them to see the true goal of what you're getting at, but you have so many things in front of you.
And like you said, that
It's
is
like-
it's your vision.
It's your vision,
If someone else
absolutely.
cannot use your colored glasses and see the same, they're not going to see the same thing. Everyone, and this is the beautiful part about podcast babes. We all have different dreams, but they all have one. It's like we have one center. We've come to understand the one thing: we all are going for our goals. We want, and it's weird because every one of us is doing something that affects people in the world, other women, other men. Y'all get that? It's like we've not
Yep.
just chose to be the podcast babes. We are the podcast women of the world,
Yeah.
and for everybody. We
And
are we are what that calls the mother center, and none of us have to
you
have
know
kids
what?
for that.
I gotta really say that because you know what? Me being a guy, I've read quite a few chapters in this book,
Yeah,
and
he
I,
likes
I
it.
must say, no, it's not that I like it.
Hmm.
It is that it lands home. It lands home because people don't
Don't
take.
like it? I'm sorry. Y'all know I
I
apologize.
yeah, cat, you don't
I'm
understand.
sorry. I gotta do it.
It lands on your heart. Each story lands in your heart a different way
Yeah.
because you can either relate to it or you know someone who is falling into that criteria that you can actually relate to and share this story with and make a difference, which is really cool. Because I mean, I've taken sections. We've had AJ on, we've had Victoria on,
Hmm.
and I've gotten something from each one
Did you
of
forget
them.
about Z?
I didn't. Oh,
You'll be getting about Z.
okay. Yes, okay. Ruby's taking this to heart. But I mean,
I remember all my ladies.
these ladies are so powerful, just like you said. But they're all
Yeah.
powerful in their own right, and they bring their own perspective to the world that you can
And
take out.
I need us to also speak to the pain part. Every
Yeah.
all You know how you have some books that have like a theme that runs? This is so diverse. Pain does not occur to everyone the same way. Some of us don't know pain exists. Some
Yep.
of us live in that state so long that this is just all it is. And until someone comes into our lives or some that change comes into our lives, we don't realize that we've been suffering, that we haven't been ourselves, that we're in a shell of somebody else. And it doesn't look the same for everyone.
Mm.
And this book is for me, it's so great because I getting into it, it's like you have a book where you have all the women are abused or something like that.
Yeah.
That ain't going on in everybody's life. And a struggle looks different from different perspectives of living
Struggling
and
somewhere
different
different.
places in the world, right, Kat?
Yes.
We everywhere.
Yeah.
We are
I,
truly everywhere.
I completely
Like,
agree with you, honey. Everywhere. And what's even more important is not even just the pain, because everybody goes through pain, some level of pain. But what I love about our book is that it gives real solutions, right? So it's not just focusing on the pain, but like one of my favorite mentors, Lisa Nichols, she talks about this technique called the valley, right? And the valley is where when you're speaking to somebody, you start off with your big you, right? What you've accomplished, who it is that you are in the world. And then you take them through your pain points so that they can really recognize that, hey, this person, they're relatable. They're like me. They've gotten through a struggle, right? And so we've started with why I should listen to them, and then you take them through the pain points, and then you finish by bringing them to your mission, like, this is what I stand for. And that's the framework that I use for our chapters, right? Like, this is who I am, this is what I've achieved. But you know what, it wasn't always that way, right? There was a time when I had pain and then you can get through it. It's a guide for people to recognize that you can get to the other side. You can get to the other side of this. But whatever
everyone.
it is you're going through, we give tips, we give tricks, we give solutions. We truly give the roadmap to what to do next.
Yes.
You must.
And that's the thing that I love about it because there's a something to be had at the end of every chapter. Everyone gives, and then when she said that, she's like, okay, everybody's got to give an offer of some sort. I was like, what am I gonna offer people? But then I offer people stuff every week. Anyway, we offer you guys stuff every week. Like tonight, we're doing Wednesday. Work It Out Wednesday
Yes,
is
yes,
an
yes.
evening where we do our community night. But I take it a little further. You get a 30-minute consultation, which is really game planning for your future. We ain't playing. You get this book, you get your 30-minute session, which doesn't cost you a dime, but changes your life.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going through this book. I'm like, I better get these QR codes. You better go to these links because these ladies are giving away some good.
Yeah.
Somebody was giving away a trip to what is it? A chance to go to one of Tony Robbins' events.
Yes.
That ain't no, that's no joke. That's not light. That's a good ticket.
Yes.
Okay,
I
I'm about to find out how I can get one. How many of these books I gotta buy? Trying to let you know.
I highly recommend going to a Tony Robbins event. I have been to about 8 so far, and every single time I go, I get more golden nuggets. It really has been so transformative. And most of the people that are in the book, he has influenced in some sort of way. Some of us have been to 8 UPWs, like myself, but almost every single lady had a change in direction of their life because of that man. And that's why if you look in the beginning of the book, the dedication is about saying, hey, listen, you taught me that life is not happening to you, it's happening for you, right? And I really feel that way. Everything that happens in your life is an invitation to say, okay, what is this teaching me? How can I grow? How can I expand? Sometimes we have to pivot. Sometimes we have to just recognize that this is a lesson, that there's something else out there that's better for us, right? So that's what I learned. So just like we had our tech troubles today, and I was like, listen, what is happening? What is going on? But there's always a gift in it. There's always a gift in any kind of situation that we're going through. Then I think that that's the real key, because often when we're in it, when we're in that valley, when we're in that pit, when we're like, oh my God, how am I going to get here? We tend to forget that, you know what? Every cloud has a silver lining. And if you really just get to a place where you can recognize that there's a gift in it, you can get to the other side.
That's a real thing, realizing that you can get to the other side. And I got you have a couple spots on IG, and it's like, okay, where do you go to first on IG to get the goods? You have the official podcast label, and then you have the one that says "Be All I Can Be."
Mm,
It's be what I will to be. So
be what
Be
I
what
want
to
to be.
be.
I have two podcasts. So we have the Podcast Babes community, right? So that's where we all gather. So Podcast Babes is not just about women who are podcasters, it's also about women who are podcastees. So what that means is that we are a group of women who basically promote each other's viewpoints, your voices, your mission. And I recognized that while we were creating this community, one of the hardest things to do was to get proper guests, right? Like, how do you get guests onto your podcast? And then I recognized that some of the women, they were in a different place. They weren't ready for a podcast, but they had a mission. They had a product or a service or something that they wanted to share with the world. And so that's how I created this kind of pairing of podcasters and podcastees. And so what I decided was, for these women who didn't have their podcast yet, I'm like, you know what? Why don't we just like create this podcast for us? So we started doing these IG lives, podcast style, every Monday at 8 after we finished writing our book. And that is, I think, one of the most beneficial places to go first, right? Because community is key. And if you resonate with me, right? If you resonate with me and my story, I'm a spiritual advisor and manifesting coach. And I love to help people turn their lives into something that is a vehicle for impact, right? Where you can turn your passion into profit and you can truly tap into your own desires. And I help you to figure out ways to do that. And I'm heavy on the manifesting, y'all, because if you can see it in your mind, you can make it happen. And so that's what I love to do, is to help people. And so on my page, you can find some insights from me, but also I have a podcast called Everyday Magic. And that basically is,
Yeah.
yes, where I talk to people
Magic,
and
I like that. Now,
yeah.
what is that? What is that? The alchemy of your daily walkthrough?
Uh oh, here we go. Go ahead, girl.
Uh,
Do your thing.
So basically, everyday magic is about looking at people and recognizing that they somehow have manifested something amazing in their lives. And the whole premise behind that is that, you know what? Sometimes we think that we have to be at a place where you have the luxury cars and the luxury home, and you think that those are the only people who are manifesting. And yes, like that's really cool. We all want to get to that place. But in fact, every single one of us has a manifesting story. And again, success leaves clues. So I was like, I'm going to find people of all different walks of life, of all different colors, creeds, nationalities, backgrounds. And I'm going to ask them, like, what have you manifested in your life? And what's like a magical moment that you have had? And my desire is that when people tune in and they see that, they'll recognize themselves in that and say, you know what? I can do this too. And so that's the whole point of everyday magic, is recognizing that everyday, everyday can be magic. If you look for the magic, you can find it. And if you don't look for the magic, then you'll never find it.
You missed it, unfortunately.
That's really interesting. To be able to find, for lack of to coin a phrase, everyday magic, and your daily walkthrough. What do you? I mean, how does that? Are you just is that just an opening to be with people, or is that as an opening for just being near people and just happen to have a feeling or something just comes over you that you share with them, or you let them share what's in their space?
Yeah, I let people share what's in their heart. But the thing is that there's magic in every single moment, right? It's about being present. And I'm all about taking guided action. So what I feel like sets me apart from most coaches is that I'm also a spiritual advisor, right? And when you are tapped into source energy, right? When you're tapped into the creator, right? Then you can also create. I know that there's people of all different religions out there. And for me, I love the Bible. And in the Bible, it says that we are made in the image of the creator, right? So if we're made in the image of the creator, that means that we got to get creating, you know?
Amen,
And
girl.
so,
Amen. That's right.
yes, mama. And so when you are tapped in, right? I like to call it the ABCs, always be connected, right? When you're connected, then not only are you taking action, but you're taking guided action, which is even, I feel like, more important than taking action, right? Because the law of attraction is all about the law of love, right? But in that phrase, is law of attraction is action. So it's about finding what
Come
you
on,
love.
say it again.
What was that, baby?
I said, say it again, girl. In that word is exactly the law of attraction. Attraction, action.
People got a
People tend to
move.
want to forget about that. They send it to the backside. Go ahead, girl.
Exactly. That's exactly it. So, I think that that's where most people fall short. And so going through, speaking to what Alvin was saying, like the daily walkthrough is like, number one is connect, right? Like really connect and see what it is that's on your heart. See you know, uh, what's being downloaded into your system, right? Like, what is it that I can really connect to? What is it that I love? What is it that I want to do? What are my visions for the future? And once you have that, then you can really start to put together a roadmap, right? Like, people want to poo poo vision boards, but you got to know where you're going, right? Like, if you get into the car and you're trying to get someplace, like, say, GPS, just take me someplace magical. You know what I mean? Like, you got to put in some
Yes, take me
direct.
somewhere magical, please. It's gonna be like, wait, what?
Uh, People
Exactly.
live
So
their
you
life
got,
in the land of make believe.
Sometimes we do, and you gotta be specific. We've
yes.
got to learn to aim ourselves at something. You're not just waking up every day just to figure out what happens today. If you start aiming yourself, and I tell people that, we always talk about there's no future if you don't really, or if you're not present. And that's the problem. In your present, what are you mapping out that you want to see going forward? So that when you wake up in the morning, there's no question as to where we're going today. We're on the road. You know what I'm saying? You're on the road to the unseen, and in today, every little bit of that unseen becomes seen more and more. That's
Correct.
why you step. You don't have too many people feel like, and I hear it all the time. Oh, ain't no point. It's already done. I'm like, I wish I would never wake up that way again in life.
Mm.
Oh, never again in life.
You know?
Because I have been able to make, because of what she said, vision boards.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
lost weight using a vision board.
Yes.
I lost
Hello.
over 150 pounds that I've kept off for the last 12 years.
Yes, indeed.
Okay? Using a vision board. Because until you can see it, you can't attain it because you got too many distractions on the way.
Yes,
Yep.
indeed.
Come on, sis. Let's do it. Let's
Because,
do it,
you
Mr.
know,
Thomas. I'm sorry. I know we getting to these girl talks. What were you
I
asking?
no,
What were
no.
you
I just
asking?
want to know, in coming, I'm in creating that book
Hmm.
and choosing the 22 women to get have their have their stories told. How did that have you being putting it together? How did that affect your life? Being able to put these 22 women in a book, have that book culmination change anything about how you are, how you see things going forward for
Oh,
the
I
project?
love this question. I really love this question because what I recognize is that when you're going through something, we tend to think like I'm the only one, right? I'm the only one that's hurt this much. I'm the only one that has this specific situation. But people don't understand. I got these demons in my closet. I have this kind of past. I have this kind of mama. My daddy did this to me, right? Like we have all these kind of thoughts that nobody's going to understand, or sometimes I've heard people think that they're maybe broken or they're not good enough or some kind of negative mindset. But what I recognize is that we all go through the same thing. We really do. And the more specific you are about the story, actually, the more universal. So the more vulnerable you are, the more people will recognize that their own story in your story. And that's what really changed me, because as I started to recognize everybody had the same story. It was a different flavor of ice cream, but it was all ice cream. You know what I mean? And I was like, "Oh, okay. So if this is how it works, right? Like if we are all basically going through the same thing, then that means that everybody else out there that needs to hear this will be able to figure it out as well." And that really changed me because I started to get even more aligned with my purpose. Like, wow, this is what I really want to concentrate on, right? Like I want to make sure that I can help to get people to the other side, and that is fulfillment, right? So I feel like I'm so blessed because most people, they go after the cars and the money and all those things first. And then once you have all that, then you feel empty and you don't feel fulfilled. So then you got to go back and find your passion project. I feel like I'm blessed because I know what my passion project is now. And as I'm escalating my life and I'm gaining those material things and I'm growing, I'm already fulfilled because I'm already knowing that I'm making an impact for other people. And that's how it really.
I really do like that. You want to go ahead?
No, no, go ahead. So you finish
I
saying what you're
really,
saying because I want to make sure we
and
address the room.
that's it. I mean, I like where you're going with this, and I like the fact that you have realized that you're on your mission for your passion project. I'm as a person who read the book.
I love it.
Is there going to be a version two to this book? Or
Heck
Oh,
yeah!
is
definitely.
there going to be a
Yes, absolutely. So my vision for Podcast Babes is to continue to create community and to continue to call in like-minded women and really bring in more stories and have a volume 2 and a volume 3 and really expand our community, right? And that's why I really focused on us being number 1 international best-selling authors, because I want them to see our success, and from that success recognizing I can do it too. And so I'm going to give you guys a little secret. My next, I already have an amazing mentor that's helping me with this, is that I intend on making this book New York Times bestseller. Like we're gonna get there. That's the next.
Nice.
Shots fired.
Yes.
Shots fired. I
Yes.
like
New
that.
York Times
Yes,
bestseller. That's what's
yes,
up.
That's prestigious, to say
Now,
the least.
okay, so I just want to catch everybody up. I want to say thank you because we're multi-streaming today on many different streamers. We're on Clapper, we're on Stereo with amazing groups of folks coming through. Miss Shelby, thank you so much for being on Dreamy. We see you, this brother Black Casper doing his thing, Mr. Chemistry. All right, there we go. And we are literally out here on our YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, and even Twitch. We're out here making it happen, guys. Sharing, and please share forward. We're on today. P2G's Breakfast with the Thomases is on today with Catherine Kingsley, the founder and creator of the podcast Babes, which is amazing organization I belong to and P2G is a part of, and we support. And I'm just excited. And she's also the leader for the book turning pain into her power, which I have a chapter in. It's 22 inspiring stories, life lessons, and strength strategies to help you rise and roar. And when we say rise and roar, we do not mean it lightly, because all of us have been doing just that before and since. Now, what you're going to share, what we've been here to share, is way more than this. For those who are interested in joining the podcast babes or becoming a podcaster or a podcastee, we want you to reach out. You can reach out to P2G. I'll make sure you get a personal invitation to the group. Doesn't matter if you have a podcast or if you want to be on someone's podcast or several podcasts, because we have several of them, including this one. We want you to know that what we do makes you available to the world. Our goal is to take other people's message and further them, as community should. Everyone in our community should be connecting the message. It's like we tell you, if you on here today, don't be selfish, share it with somebody, because there's a message and a word that's going to come up for someone. Maybe it's not your cup of tea right now, but you might lead somebody to a breakthrough that they needed to have that day. I don't even know what people tell me, Miss Ruby, you was on it, you was hitting it, and I'm going, okay, because I realize I'm a vessel. I'm not the message, I'm the messenger, and it comes
yes,
through me. You know what I'm saying? And when we have a guest on like Catherine, I'm telling you, she's another major vessel. You're looking in your life for vessels to connect your message, take it further, and we bring more messages in together. And this woman has done that like a master. I kid you not. It's like a master class to see how she invites. I mean, even sometimes I'm like, look, don't be working me. All right?
Right, Catherine.
But
Right.
she brings out she really brings out the best in me and everybody. And this is not just something that I experience. It's like she doesn't try to blow smoke. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She sees you because she listens.
She sees
yeah,
you for
And
who
she
you are.
hears you and tells you who she sees. Sometimes we don't see our greatest self. Sometimes it takes someone else to see that and repeat what they see. Because sometimes, if y'all don't know if
yeah,
y'all hear it, sometimes some of y'all don't know how to accept a compliment. Some people
yep.
don't
Oh,
accept
oh,
I'm one of those people. I have to be careful about that. Kat, you know that, right? I'm one of those
yes,
people.
yes,
People, oh, you got it. I like my aunt said that last night. She said, I like your shirt. We were on our family Zoom. Y'all know we do Tuesday night. Been doing it for years. So she goes, Ruby, I like that shirt. And it took me about a minute to say thank you. Because for me, you know what first thing came to my brain was? This whole thing. I just pulled this out the closet. I tried to throw on something so I could be on the Zoom without being on a tank top around my great aunts. I threw a shirt on. But she was like, "You look good," and I couldn't just say thank you.
Takes a lot for people
You got to catch yourself, and I did. By the way, I did say thank you because it's the smallest things we won't accept that people see in and about us. You're amazing, Kat. You know this. I would not. We would never tell you anything else. You are a love magnet generator and reflector. She really is. And every time we saw each other recently, I got my hugs in, y'all. We all over the place. I got my hugs in. We got our New York crew. We just got to get together. and we travel. You know what I'm saying? We get around. We got some people came to visit. AJ came into town before she did our show. She came into
Yes.
town. You know what I'm saying? And you, that's what we want. If I go and I go to Texas, I want to have somewhere to be welcome.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Someone receive me. So I got podcast babes all over the place.
I love that. I love that.
You got stereo people. You got P2G in the city. Every one of y'all, anybody coming into the city, y'all need to reach out to P2G because guess who's going to greet you?
We're gonna come greet you in New York.
Actually, we have. We have greeted some people who say, hey, I'm going to be in the New York area, just out of the blue.
Let's get together.
Call us on the phone, say, hey, Miss Ruby. I'm like, okay, where we going? Where y'all ready to go? What y'all want to see? See, it's the thing about being family. Y'all at the family table today. This is breakfast with the Thomases. It's a family table.
Yes.
And we welcome you and invite you to meet our people, to meet the people in this beautiful network that P2G is a part of. And Miss Cat, you want to give them a little invite? Go ahead, sis. Let
Yeah.
me.
I would.
Okay, we gotta specialize on one mic today. I'm sorry, we're going back. I know stereo people know. We go on one mic today. I'm gonna close my mic so she gets good sound. Let's go. Let's go.
Thank you, honey bunches. Yeah, so I would say the first thing to do is to watch the content, right? Like really look at the official podcast babes community, see if it resonates for you, and if you're like, you know what, this is a community of women that I want to be involved in, then just send me a DM. Like if you send me a DM, that's you're talking to me, a real person. There's a real person behind there. Right? So hit me up, send me a DM, and I can send you an invite to the podcast babes community. You know, this community is a very generous community. We share a lot of resources, share a lot of love. But you know what? It also might not be for you. There may be somebody, another community that you want to get involved in, and that's fine. So the first thing I would say is really just check us out. Really go through the content and see if it resonates. And if it does, then come through, right? I got you. So, yeah, send me a message. We can chat and we can see if it's right for you. And even if it's not right for you, maybe you want to come on one of our podcasts, right? So maybe you have a message to share and you want to come on Everyday Magic, or maybe El Ruby really resonates with you and you're like, you know what? I want to have breakfast with the Thomases. Right? So what I love the most is
All
that we
out
are
welcome.
connectors.
All out welcome. And I want to make sure we send this. I want to send this message very clear and straight, gentlemen. You too, boo boo. You can't be a babe, but you can be a what is it? A podcast E. You can be on with the babes. I love it. We
Yes.
interview men as well. We want to know what our
Yes.
brothers got going on and make sure that we take that to the next level. Y'all are
Yes.
magic. We're magic together. And we need y'all to see
Yes.
that. You gotta forgive me. I'm having a moment today.
Don't worry, Kat. I'll be DMing you in about a few minutes to get my ass on there to be a podcast being.
Yes.
We be breaking into our meetings.
Look, some of them are hot. Some of them are hot. But I gotta say, Kat, you jump started my wife, my Miss Ruby, when you guys had to do the book, because I have never seen her so conflicted with her own
Insane.
conflicted with her own greatness. And I've told her that I'm
Yes.
very proud of her all the time. And she's like, and she just couldn't put the words of her story down. There was always something missing, and I'm so glad y'all women got together and
Yes.
help her pull it together so she can share her
Yes.
story so that it was the most magnetic as possible. And it would be. I get paid to say these good things about my wife, but honestly, I really do believe these things. I really do believe these things about it. I do get, she always says, you're paid for these things because I'm married to you. But no, I really want you guys to know this woman
Like, it doesn't count. It
is
doesn't count.
what she shares with you is so authentic, hands down. And when she gets raw with you, this is who she is. There's no other person other than that person that you see. And what she gave you in the book, I read, it is her heartfelt truth. But when you come to class, you get the raw Ruby, and she
Yeah,
shares
a lot of
everything.
people know me the way I write, the way I've written, and now to be honest, Kat had to convince me. I'm gonna be honest. If it wasn't for Kat, I wouldn't have a portion of the book. And I always wanted to write a book. I've had a couple other groups to book writing groups before, and people have gone on. You know, people have been serious, some not, and they're too busy. But what happens is this group made it possible. They made it fit in our lives.
They made it reality.
You know what I'm saying? And actually, because so many people really, we really stayed connected. We stayed committed. The ones that chose to do the book were the 22 that were in the book. And
Yes.
so what ended up happening is, and I'm not going to lie, along the way, and we got to recognize this, I like to share with everyone. When you create a goal, along the way, there are going to be things that get in the way. So many things happen to and around all of us, to our lives. And Kat, you as well, you had some serious, serious situations. But
Yes.
because we were together,
Yep.
we were committed no matter. There wasn't a leader and then something happened to the leader and everybody fell apart. No, one person stepped up. Everybody put their expertise. We had editors, we had rewriters, we had people teaching us different skill sets for writing the book, to helping get the book done, tapping into our talent.
Yes,
I
yes.
didn't know I was a writer, and no one really convinced me until they told me. Someone told me, I just want you to think about these things and then tell me if you can say you're not a writer after that.
Exactly.
I couldn't make it
Ah,
true.
or
I
untrue.
could not. No, I'm just saying I couldn't make that out. The statement that I'm not a writer, because you know it's the first thing come out of everybody's mouth. I'm not a writer. It's not what I do. I heard that so many times, and then I had to shut up because I said the same thing. That's what I said to Cat. I said to Cat, I don't know about this. Yeah, it's a chapter. What am I gonna put in a chapter? How many pages is that? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to find reasons not to do it. Kat was like, "Don't worry," and she was like, "You gotta do it. You're one of the original Cat castmates. You the first one. First." I was like, "Okay, but wait. I found this woman talking me into writing my story, which I've been trying to do for like 10 years.
Hmm.
How you
I
need that?
love
How
it.
somebody talk you into something you trying to do anyway?" And she sounded better than I did for it.
Uh, I'm gonna play devil's advocate here. Cat, this is definitely for you. I want to know. You put the book together.
Uh-huh.
Of the 21, 22 women in the book, which story gravitated to hit closest to you?
Wow. Now,
Honestly,
I want to make sure we're clear. It's not a question of who you like the best.
No, that's
It's
not
the
what I.
one that you kind of that
This
really
isn't a favoritism
impacted you
question.
the most.
Not a favoritism question at all.
Yeah.
I can do that one
I
next if you want.
I know this is gonna sound like a basic bitch answer, but I loved every
One
that.
second. Say that again.
I said, I know this is gonna sound like a basic bitch answer, but I loved every chapter because I really resonated with each and every story in some kind of way. Like I've been through a betrayal. I've had somebody who committed suicide in my life that was very close to me. I've gone through problems in my life where I was close to the edge, right? I've been through, you know, situations where my mama comes from Dominican Republic. There were times that all I had to eat was rice and cheese, right? So she was a single mom and she was working really hard in her life, and it's just we struggled, right? I didn't have a perfect childhood. My parents got divorced when I was about 3 years old, and so bottom line is that every struggle there was a moment where I could say, wow, me too, right? Like that happened to me too. That's the way that I felt. And I cried reading everybody's chapter. I was the final editor, and it was a struggle because I looked to edit the book as fast as possible, but thoroughly as possible. And it was really hard because it brought me to tears. And I was an emotional wreck reading all these chapters, like, oh my God, these are my women, these are my people.
Yeah.
And it was really an emotional experience. Like when I finished that editing that book and reading all the chapters, I was even more present to how strong we are and how powerful we are. And it made me feel more connected to everybody because it had me recognize, like, wow, these are amazing, amazing women and I love them. So, yeah.
And we love you too, and we thank
Thank
you.
you.
And I gotta identify that, because to me, reading the book, I'm in the room with the podcast babes a whole different way, because I know these women's struggles. This is not something you meet somebody. These aren't things that you just meet people and tell them your story like that. These are stories that you don't just go around telling everyone, unless it's your job and you're like Lisa Nichols and it's part of the Valley. You know what I'm saying? And so these are the parts most. I love this book because it shares the parts that you don't normally share with people. Some of
Yeah.
us even acknowledge them. We've gotten so far away from the story. It's like it gets to die down into your past, into memory. And the good thing is that they don't hold us anymore. These things don't hold us. They don't keep us captive. We're out in the world doing things that those days never saw. They never
Mhm.
saw us. So I'm loving it. It told me that I'm a different person. This butterfly is on its wings already.
Yes.
That was my cactus, my little cocoon. You know what I'm saying? That was my cocoon, my gestation, my moving through, and now it's time to fly. And where we go is amazing because I'm out here with all the other butterflies. Some of y'all are not butterflies yet. Some of y'all are still there. We are here for you. You got a whole community of ready, but all well done butterflies here to make sure that they help to pull it together and help support where you're going. Because we don't know your journey. We just know that we're here
Yes.
as you're on it. We got ours, and we still get. By the way, did everything in your life clear up? It's like it did after the book. Did everything just go perfect now?
Oh, girl.
I love it because you people be writing a book and everything, and it was so wonderful and wonderful. No, chapter two.
Yes.
Curves. Y'all see what happened in chapter two? Everything blew up.
Yeah. And
After writing the book, everything blew up. It's like,
that
oh God.
that was the same pattern for everybody. We had this tremendous success, and then all of a sudden, this one's mama's sick. My stepmama died. Then my stepdad, he had a prostate inflammation, and he had to have an operation. He had a catheter in for months. And then I'm dealing with my two dads. So then, my biological dad, was in mourning and dealing with his transitions and how to deal with not having my stepmom around anymore. And I have my own health issues that I'm dealing with, and it all hit me at once. But you know what? I had not only community, but I had the tools that I learned. Not only the tools that I have for myself, but reading the book and recognizing everybody else's tools and implementing them in my life, and the information that we gave on the lives of how to overcome things and how to look for glimmers. That's what got me through, right? And I recognize that problems are never going to go away. Most people, when they think about manifesting, they're like, oh, well, once you get to a certain place, you're not going to have any more problems. Like, problems are going to come no matter what. Like, problems are always going to be there. It's just that we get stronger, we get better, we get more amazing, we build bigger communities, we build a stronger foundation, we build bigger bank accounts to give us more power, more options. We just get better. The problems don't go away. We just get to be better problem solvers. And that's
Amen.
So,
Amen, sis.
tell your ladies I am coming for them. I am
Yeah,
getting
he's
it.
going through the whole
I
list.
am coming for them.
Everybody. So let me just share this. P2G we're excited. Like I said, we're building the next level of education in what we do in digital financial literacy. I'm really excited for what we're doing. So like I said, keep your eyes open for the platform at the end of the month. Kat, we've got a bit of a surprise for you and the podcast babes on our P2G
yay.
P2G website. So we'll talk about that a little bit more so because I'm bringing everybody home.
Yes.
P2G is bringing everybody home. This is what we've always needed. And I see my brother Larry Wiggins Bay in the house. He said, "Where's the Zoom link?" I got you. I got you. Tonight, he's trying to let me know. Hurry up. Get it up there.
Mm.
Okay, so Wednesdays, this is tonight. Okay, and I need you guys to get this. Please use the actual Zoom address. Go ahead and screenshot it. Do what you got to do. Get that screenshot up. Go ahead. For those who would like the like it, it's on the website already. Go to p2gnetworks.com. You have a link above your head, or you are seeing this, go to p2gnetworks.com on any platform that you're watching this, and go click the link under this beautiful flyer. Because guess what? Wednesday's happening. We will be there. Cat, give me 1 second. I got you. Were you saying something? All right, I got you. I got the mirror mic. Uh oh. You got okay. Let me get it. Cat, you got to mute. So we're having some technical difficulties with network and stuff. You're not going anywhere yet. Just give me a second. I just want to make sure I get this to the folks because I know some people have only a short amount of time, and we want to make sure no matter if this is a replay or a play it forward, we are here tonight at 8 p.m. every Wednesday. We are on. I'm gonna say this to y'all. It's free. You are not paying to come into the room and get the answers to your questions. Y'all understand me? You're getting answers to not only financial literacy, information about the current show that you have, information about shows that you've already seen, what's happening, how to calm down, how to calm yourself in what's going on financially, how to get food into your house today, resources, because we know how to use technology and we know how to find what you need. We teach you right in our class. This is a nighttime. There's an evening setup. It's actually a meetup. So it's more of a conversation. Exactly what you need. Some folks, y'all had asked me to come on and y'all have part of projects and you want to sign up. That is the Zoom link. Pass it along. I don't care where you are in the world. 8 p.m. Eastern, we meet. And there's no joke. You get what you came for. When I say that, you've got to know what you're coming for. You've got to know what you need. You've got to bring what you are to this platform. Our Wednesday nights aren't a waste of time. I was told to cancel them and just automate it. You know what I do? I'm building an entire site where you can take classes and you can actually get everything we do and get metrics and really learn. But you got to have somewhere to show up, right? You got to have somebody that's there, someone who's on camera with you, seeing your heart, because community is how things change. So I want to make sure you guys get this. We'll make sure you get the book. And I'm excited about this. Kat, who's on today, you're going to get our book. And you're going to go find in that story what Miss Kat and Miss Ruby wrote. You're going to go get the book on Amazon, which is up here, up on the top. We got Turning Her Pain into Power. Right there is the link. The QR code sitting right on top, above our heads. Go get that book.
Get it now.
You can get the visual. What is it? The audio, not the audio book. We're not there yet. We're getting to the audio book. I'm excited about those
You get
days.
the ebook or you can get the hard copy.
Exactly. You can get the ebook or the hard copy at this link. I want you to go check it out and go take a look. Flip the pages and see what it's about.
Guys, read the book. It's worth it. It's worth its weight in gold. I guarantee
Seriously.
you.
Because reading is going to change your life. When they say leaders are readers, that they're not joking. You're going to need to educate yourself. And in that instance, you're going to need to learn something real about financial literacy. Too many people think that what you're doing now is I'm doing what I'm doing, but you don't have the full picture. So we invite you to come get the full picture. Now, this is not free. This is a real class, and we really move finances on that day.
Absolutely.
I don't do financial advice. We do training, and we teach you skills. Whatever moves you make, you've learned how to make them. I don't tell anybody what to buy. I show you how to find opportunity and what is it? You find opportunity and not only access, but you're also going to get a way of thinking out of it. So most people don't realize our processes come from our mental abilities, our ability to build planning. It's just so weird. But strategy, without strategy, you have nothing. And strategy doesn't come from someone else. It comes from skills with information you took in. Now let's get it popping because I don't forget we out here. We're doing this. We're building for the kids. You guys in business know that y'all are pouring money into fees to take digital payments. A lot of you are. Not even a lot, actually, all of you.
Everybody.
You take digital payments right now, those fees are killing you. You're working hard for them. And when I say for them, y'all know I mean that. So why not learn how to actually offset some of those costs? When I talk to some business owners in my community, and I do go out to the community and ask them, hey, y'all take crypto, you take this, they were like, oh, but how does it, the biggest question was, am I going to be able to get rid of the charge? I love it. The answer to them is yes. And we have an actual masterclass we do on Sunday. The next Sunday is this Sunday. It starts at 7 to 9 p.m. It is $49. You have to donate. And let me let you know right now. It is not free. You are going to donate to the Children's Entrepreneur P2G Crypto Kids Entrepreneurship Program that happens at the end of August. You'll be sponsored with your class that you paid to learn how to up your business game and get new customers who like prefer to buy things in crypto. You will be also contributing to young people and their families learning how to take this to the next level, to learn digital financial literacy at their age.
You get the 2 for a package.
All right?
You get and you give one to a kid.
That's right. So let's go, let's go. I don't give away anything. We build value together. So you want to get on P2G, you can be there on the free. Some people say on the cheap. It ain't cheap. I'll let you know right now. It's
Sweat
not
equity
cheap.
is real.
Seriously, because you're going to do work here. I let folks know you're going to learn. You're going to learn. And what you learn will change your life. And with that, I love it. We have several different ways that we're going to teach you how to leverage opportunities that are out here, how to literally make money just by the talk you talk.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy. Not just talking to be talking. You're going to have value to pass on. And I'm kind of excited because Miss Cat, how they get a ticket to Tony Robbins? Because I want one. How we gonna get a ticket to Tony Robbins? Because I want to go with y'all.
First, you and then stay tuned for our different challenges. And typically, I give away free tickets after somebody has completed a challenge, and then we send them a ticket. And I am actually here with Z. Z just walked into the room. Want to say hi, Z?
Hello, the Thomases. I don't know why I had to put the D on there, but
hello, baby. How you doing? I told y'all, don't forget about my Z.
Yeah.
Z, what's up, girl? How you?
How you doing? I'm loving it. You guys are together. That's what's up. He said, I want to go. We got Larry and Witness and Bay in the house. He said, I want to go. Let him know one more time. How do you get a ticket to go to a Tony Robbins event?
So first, you want to join the community. You want to get into the Podcast Babes community. And then if it's right for you, I will send you an invite to our WhatsApp community. And then you want to stay tuned for our challenges. The winner of the challenge gets a ticket to UPW, Tony Robbins. The next one is coming up in November, I think it is, right? Is it October?
Yeah,
November. So that's how you do it. You got to be part of the community. You got to get your invite and complete the challenge, and then you win your ticket, baby.
Stay tuned for my DM.
Yes, by all means. And I'm letting y'all know, when it comes to challenges, everything is available. Everything's on the table, all right? So challenge yourself, win, and then win again. I love it. Sis, we love you. We thank you so much for being on with us. With the growth that's happening, know that we are going to definitely have a part 2. Z, you owe me another one because I want to see what's going on. I know you moving. She's moved the dial since she was on the show. So I'm pulling her back in. And actually, we're looking to do a podcast-based panel on our breakfast show. So don't get it twisted. This the first, not the last time you coming out.
Oh, no, we got about 10, 20 more to do.
Oh, Lord. And Alvin is going through the Podcast Babe list. Y'all about to see how we blow up. Because that's what it's all about. In community, you always win. So with that, we love you. We want you guys to have a wonderful, wonderful week. And see you tonight. Because, baby, the conversation, I already got folks that already signed up. I saw my witch code. Go to the website, you look for the Wednesday event, and under each flyer is their sign up.
Yes.
Click it. Simple as that.
Go to
Free
the
link.
website. Go right
Sign
to the
up.
website.
And if you have any trouble with anything on our website, always hit our bot or go to connect with us to contact us. All right.
We answer it.
This is not the brand new page. That's going to be, you guys are going to get an invitation. All the people who have signed up as guests on our current page, you will be getting an invitation to the new membership for P2G, the free membership for the platform. We love you. So we do many, many big things that we come together. We'll see you soon. Peace and love.
Peace.
Bye-bye, babies.
Ooh. Ba-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da. See ya. Wake up and rise, open your eyes. It's breakfast with the Thomases, the ultimate prize. Mental wellness Monday, work it out Wednesday, pay it forward Friday. We're seizing the day.